guys, Si here and welcome back to Projectleft. Today we are doing a card for handicap. I haven't actually played 18 holes since we got back from France, so anything could and probably will happen. However, I am feeling quite good about my game. I've had quite a good few practice sessions. I've done a few playing lessons where I've played left-handed. And I just feel like today is the day, could today be the day I really show my left-handed potential? So let's go. So I decided to have a really good warm-up before I went to play today, and as always, all warm-ups go really well, fills you with confidence, and off we go to that first tee, playing today with Dad. So I couldn't have asked for a better opening tee shot. Look at that, right down the middle, and gave me a chance to go for the par 5 in 2, which is a first. I did push it a bit left and then duffed my chip, but did manage to hit a better second chip and hold the putt for a 5. Onto the second hole, and I had this downhill right to left for my par, and I made it. Tee shot down the third was way down the right, and I hit one down the 17th, and it gave me this shot into the green. Okay, 117 yards to the pin, 110 to the front, and a little chippy pitching wedge. You've got to make sure it covers that first bunker. Come on, let's hit this green. Hit it exactly on the line I want to hit it on, if that's the right club. Oh, it's big. Oh, it's over the back. Apologies for the swearing. Over the back, and a horrible chip left. Double bogey 7, oops. Another wayward tee shot on 4, needed a good recovery, but I played the 5th exactly how I wanted to, hitting my 6-iron off the tee, pitching wedge up, and then my little Rory McIlroy bounce, just a bit of homage to the boy. Nice little pitch in, a little shy, but I did have a chance to putt for my par. Just slides by and gives myself a nice tap in that just creeps in the door. So the patented French driver cut, this has become a really good shot of mine, as you'll see later on in the round. Gets me in play when distance isn't important off the tee. We'll discuss about that hybrid in a second. Okay, so 6 holes in, and I've had 2 pars, 2 doubles and 1 bogey. So that means 1 over handicap. I'm obviously a little disappointed with that because I've struck the ball really well, but I've actually hit the ball a lot further than I thought. I hit a wedge for 120 yards into the 3rd hole, par 5, flew the green over the back. I've just hit a rescue club in there to 6, 175 straight into wind, and I've flown the green again. And this is something new to me. You know, I do know that I'm going to increase speed, I do know that my distance is going to improve, but seeing it for the first time on the golf course is quite scary. So it's going to be a lot of adjustments for the rest of the round, but I'm only 1 over my handicap. Hit a nice drive down here on 7, so let's see if we can get it back together. So yeah, that didn't go to plan. Pulled it long again over the back of the green. Not the best chip in the world, but very awkward chip. And you're not going to hold these putts all the time. Doesn't matter how good you read the greens, how good a putter you are, you're going to miss them. On to the next, another good tee shot and another shot over the back of the green. This has become a bit of a pattern. Duff tee shot on the 9th, and yeah, put the camera away for 3 holes, and I'll chat to you after the 12th. Okay, so 12 holes done, and I'm pretty disappointing, to be fair. Not driven it too badly, not putted too badly, but have not hit a green in regulation. 12 holes without a green in regulation is not going to be good, conducive for good scoring. Greens aren't the best today, but that's certainly no excuse. So need a big finish. Last 6 holes. Haven't actually done a good finish yet in this left-handed journey, so now is the time. So here comes that French cut down the 14th, and you know this hole has been a bit of a nemesis of mine, so needed to play it well. Hit a nice 8-iron approach shot there, just putting it in position, and actually struck a 6-iron into the green too well, and ended up over the back again. So an awkward chip, managed to get it on the green, but didn't quite get it down the tier, so left myself with an awkward putt. One of the things I love though about aim point is that all the putts, once you've read them, always look like they've got a chance of going in. Watch this putt as it goes down the hill. It
it just always looks like it's got a chance to go in. And with a little more speed, it was right on line. And I tapped it in for what can only be described as a pleasing 5 under the circumstances. This, however, I don't know where this shot came from. That is right, going right. Well, as I said, where did that come from? But managed to make a bogey, move on to 16, and had this pitch for the third, went too far, but then hit a good tee shot down 17, weird pro tracer, but yeah, down the middle. A nice approach shot, had a chance to pitch it in close, but didn't manage to do it. Then hit a great drive down 18, put my second shot in play, and gave myself a 9-iron into the green. Made a wrong club selection here, probably should have hit the 8-iron, but was again scared of going over the back, as that's what I'd done all day long, and I left myself with this absolutely look how happy I am with hitting the green. Left myself with this absolutely mammoth birdie putt. But again, get the speed right, get the read right, and you've got a chance of holding putts. I absolutely love putting. So there we go, that is the last hole there of my 18 holes, and let's have a look at the total, let's have a look at the stats, and yeah, digest what was quite a frustrating round of golf. See you inside in a minute. Okay, so there we go, so 93 gross, and using my 666 method that I always try and keep to, I hit 1 green in regulation, which was the last hole, and I hit 2 up and downs, which were the first 2 holes. So bookended a good round, potentially messed it all up in the middle. So let's have a quick look at that scorecard first of all, and you can see here 2 pars on the first 2 holes, followed by that double bogey, followed by another double bogey, followed by then a mixture of bogeys and doubles to finish the front 9. And if we scroll on to the back 9 here, you can see it was just a mixture of bogeys and doubles, and then a par at the end. So lots and lots of improvement needed just to get that scoring a little better. Okay, so let's dive into the strokes gained statistics, and I've put it against the benchmark of a 10 handicapper. And that's one of the things I like about this My Round Pro app, is you can change the parameters of what you're basing it against. If you're an 18 handicapper or 17 handicapper like me, there's no point comparing it against the Tour Pro because I'm nowhere near that level of consistency. My first initial next aim is to try and get to single figures. So if I base this against the 10 handicapper, I've got more chance of it being relatable to how I need to improve. And if we have a look at the stats here, you can see that I gained 1.03 strokes on putting against the 10 handicapper. I lost 3.33 on short shots, which is inside 100 yards. I lost 5.2 against the 10 handicapper on approach shots, so anything over 100 yards when I'm hitting the green. And then in driving, I gained 2.08 shots. And a lot of that driving is down to 2 elements. One, I'm hitting the ball further off the tee, which gives me more chances to hit approach shots. And secondly, I've got that little cut, I'm calling it Le Cut National, from something that I learned at Le Golf National, just getting that driver into play. Where in the past, I'd have tried to hit 5-wood or hybrid off the tee, and I haven't seen that success level. So if we go into more classic stats, as I scroll down here, you can see that I hit 50% of fairways, 6% greens in regulation, which is obviously that one. Didn't make any sand saves because I didn't go in a bunker, so that's actually a tick. That's actually quite good. Not going in a bunker for the whole round has got to be a positive. And I had 34 putts, which is not really very good because I didn't hit any greens in regulation, and I had a couple of 3 putts in there. I just didn't have enough 1 putts when I missed greens, hence why I only had those 2 up and downs. Okay, so one of the other things that this My Round Pro app does is it shows you dispersion levels. If I have a look at my driver distance and dispersion here, you can see that I hit 50% of fairways, 35.7% missing over to the left, and only 14.3 missing over to the right. And to be honest, those 2 where I missed to the right hand side were just ones where I just didn't quite cut it back to the fairway on one of them, and I hit that slight pull down 7, which didn't put me in any trouble, left me 95 yards on the green, and and my fault I missed the green. So those two on the right there is no concern. Now, I was hitting previously big duck hooks and big blocks right. So I've kind of been aiming a little bit left-hand side of the fairway and then hitting those big hooky ones as well as the push ones. And I certainly didn't see any of those duck hooky ones in my round today. So in terms of my aim, I can now hopefully try to aim, and I certainly did for the last two holes, 17 and 18, aim much more down the middle, and they stayed straight rather than aiming down the left, which meant I knew I had to try and draw it to get it back to the fairway, and therefore I lost a little bit of club face control. So going forwards, I know I can aim a little straighter. So after looking at these stats, what's next for me? Well, the first thing that I need to do is another gap test. I need to re-measure how far I'm hitting these clubs, because the current measurements aren't right, I don't think. And if they are right, then hopefully it will prove to myself that they're right. So from a confidence and mental standpoint, it's going to be much, much better going forwards. So that's certainly the first thing to do. I've also got another 3 interesting videos coming up in the pipeline. So the first one is going to be my aim point video. I'm now officially an aim point instructor, so stay tuned for that, and your chance to get involved with some aim point coaching with myself. That's really, really exciting. I'm totally looking forward to getting stuck into aim points, showing you guys how it works, hopefully creating some content for myself with Adam, with potentially Jamie Donaldson as well down at Woburn. All these things in the pipeline, hopefully coming this season. I've got an interesting driver test that I'm going to preview just now for you. So I've got these 3 Ping drivers through the years, the TISI, the Ping G2 that I'm currently using, and the new Ping G410. I'm going to test all 3 of those out on the launch monitor, then on the golf course, and hopefully see if there's any improvement over the last sort of 25 years of tech. I've also got a holiday coming up, pre-season family 10-day holiday to Croatia, so looking forward to that. And I'm going to do a video while I'm away of how you can practice your golf game when you haven't actually got any access to clubs and balls and equipment, just things that you can do either around the house or on holiday or at home in the office or whatever, just to improve your golf when you can't actually get access to the course. So guys, thank you very much for watching this episode of Project Left. A little bit longer than I often do, but I really wanted to give you guys an update on where my golf is. I hadn't played since I went to France. Just that's life, coaching, young family, all the other things that go on in life, and that's generally what happens to you guys, isn't it? We always have this intention of playing consistently, playing all the time, and it just doesn't always happen. Life does get in the way. So until next time, my name's Simon. This is Project Left, my 3-year journey learning how to play golf left-handed. And we'll see you down here on PGA Live 365 next time. Oh, I forgot to say, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, all that lovely stuff, and yeah, okay, bye-bye.